So this is the second foot here, and I've got the ball carved. So I'm working on this area here, which in the last one I did not leave enough material up here to I think properly create the shape, and this time I cut it out differently and left a lot more material up here. Now shaping it is another issue. So this is the area that I'm working on right now, and so I've got to carve a ball right here. So I'm working at it rather slowly with a small flat carving chisel, and as in the case of most round objects, the grain changes as you move around the circle. That's why beginning carvers, I think the suggestion of practicing carving donuts is an ideal thing, which Mary May teaches, among other things, to if you can carve a donut, you've got some idea about how the grain changes all the way around the object. So I'll be chipping away here at it for a while, so I don't think we need to watch the whole video, but I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Well, I've cleaned it up a little bit since our last video. I'll try and keep it so you can see it's rounded over now, and I've rounded over a bit of the rear talon there, and started to shape the lower talon, and started to do the undercutting. On this side, I've got it marked off on that side, and the hole is underneath there, and could be a little bit bigger yet, and this area down here has to be carved. I'll get to that. So it's coming along. I've got the other one to do on this side here yet. I haven't shaped that, so you'll see me round that over in a little while. Well, there we have it, the back one, and the two knuckles are done much better than the last one. We'll try and get it in focus here. There we go. So it's coming along. You can see the hole under there and the undercut at the talon. So now we'll move to the front talons. Someone asked me how I undercut the talons, so I thought I'd do a few minutes here since I'm undercutting this one right now. So after I get the overall shape with the thing solid, I draw a line that matches the arc of the ball, and I do that on both sides, and I leave a little bit of material on the bottom because ultimately the ball needs to follow it smoothly around there, so I can always take that off after I get the hole. So I've done the same thing on this side. I don't see, you can see that. So again, the line there, and then I take a 1/2 inch 3 to begin the cut, so that kind of matches the curve and so I set it in both above and below, but again leaving a little bit off the bottom, and of course, you know, coming in at an angle, then I can pry that out. But I've got a 1/16 of an inch 3 here that works real well once I get it started in there to clear out the material. And I work from both sides until we see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, and then we're through, and then it's just a matter of widening it and shaping it. This one's just about there. So this works pretty good. So that's what I'll do. I just keep working at it from side to side, from one side to the other, until and then afterwards it's a matter of rounding it over and cleaning up the underside. So we'll start it up again once I get it shaped. So there it is, undercut, and I've started to round it over a little bit. It could use a little more shaping yet. Obviously it could be a little thinner. And up here I haven't decided whether I want to bring that knuckle back a little closer here to the edge. I have to think about it a while. But anyway, this one's pretty much done. It needs to be smoothed out, of course, but we'll move on to the next one. Well, I'm just finishing up on the second practice leg here, and it came out better than the first one, I think. I haven't completed it, but at this point I'm starting to do this indentation here, as you can see, with the plaster cast. But I could do that, and then over here. But the main reason for doing a second was because the first one, when I cut it out, I didn't leave enough material here to create these shapes here, which I think are important to the shape of it. So the ball is about as round, maybe a little rounder, and the talon's similar to the first one. I got a little rounder. So I think we're ready to start on the real deal here. So enough practice, and so we'll start tomorrow. Probably start on the mahogany.